Morning YouTube, I'm Benno. This is the shed. Well, today I'm working on this XJ again. Today I'm going to do the risers for the handlebars. So I've drilled out those threads. This bolt comes up through the bottom. And we'll screw into this nut. This nut here is to be welded onto the stock bar. Then we've got this piece of 1-inch tube, which will then in turn be welded onto the stock bar. So that'll all end up being one piece, and it'll look like that. I suppose I better just get into it and weld this stuff together. So to set this up to weld, I'm just going to slip the bolt through there, screw that on so it sits, it's relatively tight. Pardon me. I'm going to just throw a few extra nuts on there just to protect the threads there from getting spattered in welding spatter. I'm just going to do a tack weld on each flat face. So there's 6 faces, so there'll be 6 tack welds. Once that's welded on, that 1-inch bar will be, or 1-inch tube will be welded into place there, so that all becomes one piece. Yeah, for something that's such a small item, there's actually quite a lot of thought's got to go into this. So I got a little bit excited about what I'm actually doing here today. Something like that. I think I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Right, so I'm just going to weld these nuts into place on these brackets. I've got a 1-inch tube in there so that I know that all the angles are going to be just right to mount onto the 1-inch handlebar. Alright, so that clamps nicely onto the handlebars, doesn't move. I'll take it apart, clean it up, clean the bracket up now, and I'll look at welding the bracket to the risers. Go, got the risers marked out, ready to weld onto the bottom brackets. That'll be right. I've run out of welding wire. Alright. Well, soon I've run out of wire. I'm glad probably that I have, because something's not quite square. So, but that's how the risers will sort of look. Oh, fat ass over it. Yeah, sitting there, that's actually quite comfortable. Of course, I'm going to have, I'll be out something like that with me feet, nice and wide, but no, I haven't done that. But yeah, that'll work out. Bracket I've made up's not real pretty, but it's a prototype. So we're just roughed in there at the moment. Trying to get the idea of this bike, how it's going to look. So unfortunately I didn't quite manage to get the risers finished, so I ran out of welding wire, so shit happens. Alright guys, well I'm Benno, this is the shed. That's the current project XJ900 that's has risers on it. Handlebars are off a 93 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. Tanks are off a mid-80s FXD or wide glide. Seat is off a Honda CB750C from 1980. And that's where we're at so far. I'm Benno, this is the shed, that's the project. If you haven't subscribed, smack that subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell, get notifications, drop us a line, you know, make a comment, or don't. Anyway, I'm Benno, this is the shed, that's the project. Catch us later.